What's going on, Master Duel fans? James Polk here. At the time recording that this video is getting posted, of course, just had me a bit of a wake-up call, aside from those new updates and everything else like that. So, first things first in regards of future content coming up. If anyone ever saw the community post of mine somewhere, that I am going to try my hardest to keep up with the recent support in terms of combo lines, solo mode, updates, deck updates, excuse me. Man, like I said, it's been so much from that preliminary tests from Master Duel. And if not much else, oh, I know what it was. For those are huge fans of Overwatch, stay tuned to make sure that for this content specifically in Overwatch coming up in the near future, I'm going to be putting on some very small content because of one of my favorite K-pop bands that the game decided to collaborate for quite some time in Overwatch, of course. So that collab is with a K-pop band called Le Seraphim. So definitely some content for that other game, so stay tuned for that one. And last but not least, anywho, as always, it's that time again, for that matter. Ritual event comes up, that means it's Banlist time. So, first things first, literally in every event, ritual monsters, because they are all about ritual monsters. So first things first, ritual monsters specifically that are banned. None. I mean, I thought I swore they would do something to Herald at the very least, but anywho, it's rituals. That means literally every single ritual monster is free to play. If that's not the case, not counting literally every other extra deck mechanic, which doesn't matter at the slightest, banned effect monsters specifically, not counting the real deal stuff. Okay, so no Protoss because it's one-sided. Time Lords, Cephalon, Sandaeon gone out for the event. Obviously, Konami says no burn cards for that matter. Eldritch is gone, so no Eldritch again. Obviously, no special summon stuff. This is ritual event. We need to special summon. So cards such as Vanity's Ruler, Archlord Christia, Vanity's Fiend, gone out of here, and so on. Dogoran Kaiju, wild. Gizmenkorochi banned, basically, it's rituals, extra decks do not matter at the slightest. Fenrir Unicorn, the Cash Tiras. Dimension Shifter, Bestial Magnamuts, card's good. Okay, nice job. Ocean Dragon Lord Kyrie's Shin Thunder King, Inspector Border. Of course, we need effects to play. Guru Band, basically they don't care about extra deck stuff, so it doesn't matter at the slightest. Keldo banned for the event. No. Alright. I see what they try to do. Multi-Faker Band, Lilith Band. Basically, they're all about trap heavy. Those types of decks do not matter at the slightest. No material banned for this event? Let me see. If your opponent special summons a monster, ritual summons do count. While you control no cards at all, discard this, target one face-up monster your opponent controls. This turn, that monster cannot be tributed or used as material for fusion, synchro, XZ, or link summon. Okay, so this basically stops from being tributed for a ritual summon. Makes sense. And then pendulums, obviously they don't matter at the slightest because it's rituals. So that would mean the likes of Zephyrath, Mythical Beast Master Cerberus, Endymion, Majesty Pegasus, the Draco Slayer, the Bestial Albolos, Arch Nemesis Escados, Fluanderies and Empen, Block Dragon, Vanity's Fiend as mentioned, Dynamite Knight, Bestial Druid Worm, Bestial Baldrake, Spell Canceller. We need spells, as in ritual spells, to go off. Naturia Bamboo Shoot, same thing. We need ritual spells to go off. And then the barrier statues, basic. Falsodina, no special summon, basic. Cerzio, Evil Eyes don't matter in this event in terms of rituals because the archetype doesn't care about it. You know, if Keldo is banned for this event, then I'm pretty sure Mudora would suffer the same thing. Wanna be banned? Okay, that deals with trap cards, obviously. Droll and Lock ban. Wow. Well, so much for Droll and Lock in this event. Absolute King Backjack ban. Okay, trap heavy deck, of course. And then Altergeist Meluseek. Direct attack. When it does battle damage, target one card your opponent controls, send it. Okay, yeah, this card is really, really good for outing most things. Eva, Fluanderies and Eaglin. Eva, extra abusive towards Drytrons at the very most. Pandora's Jewelry Box. Let's see. While you have no cards in your extra deck, draw two instead of one for your normal draw. And then it's real Pendulum Scale. While you have no cards in your extra deck, target one card in your opponent's Pendulum Zone, kill it, and if you do, place this card in your opponent's scale. Of course, more Kaijus. Jizukiru, Thunder King, Gadarla, Radiant. I thought I swore in the Kaiju section somewhere. Did they not? It seems to me they didn't do jack about Gamma Seal last time I checked. But if you guys spotted somewhere, just comment it below somewhere. Yep, there's a Cashtira Unicorn. If Fenrir and Unicorn took those hits, that means Ogre is gonna get that hit as well. Armed Samurai Benkei, no Benkei, OTK shenanigans. Stealth Bird, Death Koala, no burn cards. Zap Moonstone is basically no special summon. And then Satella Knight, awesome burn card. Planet Pathfinder Band, basically terraforming. Herald of Green Light and Orange Light. Or like Orange Light, I get that, but Green Light? Let's see. When your opponent activates a spell card, quick effect, send this and one other fairy from your hand to the graveyard negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it, as in not once per turn. Okay, so basically, Herald of Green Light is the spell negator, and we need ritual spells to play. Link Apple, doesn't matter about the banning of Link Apple because it relates to links. And Chamufrai ban doesn't matter because no extra deck strategies. Retaliating Seed ban, this card has to go specifically because once one of us ritual summons and the other opposing player has this card, it's basically Macrocosmos throughout the duration of Retaliating Seed being on the field. And then Guard Dog, obviously, no special summon. Sonic Jammer ban? What did they even do? Upon flip, your opponent cannot activate any spell card. Yeah, that makes sense. We need ritual spells to play. Whirlwind Weasel banned? Upon flip, your opponent cannot activate any spell or track card. That makes sense. We need ritual spells to play. Let me go ahead and double check myself about kaijus. Okay, so that means Gameciel, Kumungus are good to go in the event, as it seems. Either way, in case if I missed out on it, let me know in the comments below about this. And then any banned spells, not counting the real deal ones. Upstart Goblin banned in Ritual Event. Wow. Rider Aramis banned, no adventure stuff. Kashtira Theosis banned, that's an XZ card. Basically doesn't matter at the slightest. Chicken Game banned, specifically in Master Duel. Basically this card is free advantage, of course. Necro Valley ban, obviously makes sense because there are some ritual spells that requires it to move stuff out of the graveyard. That has to make sense. Well, so much for that grade A BS OTK strats with Mekanko, because Double-Edged Sword is gone out of here. Set rotation ban obviously avoids evenly match at the very least. And Chain Strike ban, burn card, of course. Reasoning, not sure why, honestly. I mean, reasoning is just levels. Pot of Desires ban, so basically no decking out. Pot of Duality ban because we need to special summon. Into the Void ban, obviously no wasting your whole hand for that matter. Same goes for a card of Demise for that matter. Foolish Burial Goods ban. What is Master Duel is trying to do, man? I mean, foolishing any spell trap in general is absurdly broken, but at the same time, there are niche ways of using spells and traps from the graveyard, which is crazy. Now I gotta really figure out something for that matter. Pot of Extravagance ban, basically extra decks do not matter. Secret Village ban, we need spellcasters to play. I said spellcasters. We need ritual spells to play. Magical Mallet ban, no mulligans. Cash Terror Birth ban, doesn't matter at the slightest. Kaiser Coliseum, Messenger of Peace, Lair of Darkness ban, Spell Floodgates, kinda. And then anything that deals with burn cards, obviously throughout the rest of the ban or whatever else. So Star Blast, Performer Pal, Popper Upper, Psychic Blade, that's life point payments, and then White Veil, life point payment. Pacifist ban, the deck does not matter at the slightest because it's Pacifist. Generator Ball Stage ban, basically generators do not matter at the slightest. Dark Snake Syndrome, burn card. Dimensional Fissure ban, so much for those banishing strats. Terminal World next gone. Cauldron of the Old Man ban, burn card. Super Hippo Carnival ban, doesn't matter at the slightest, aside from those hippo tokens. Misfortune ban, burn cards. Kyoto Waterfront, Kaijus. Technically, a little small chance that Kaijus are legal, aside from the ones listed that are being banned. Fire Prison ban, that relates to links, doesn't matter. Cybernetic Fusion support, self-defeat, and then Hippo Carnival, doesn't matter at the slightest. And then traps that are banned, not counting the real deal hits. If I miss out any, comment below. Life Equalizer ban, that deals with life points. Welcome Labyrinth, big welcome Labyrinth. Okay, so basically doesn't matter when it comes to Labyrinth, so Labyrinths do not matter at the slightest. There can be only one ban, I mean basically literally any floodgates listed. Floodgates or not allowed to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Is basically auto ban for that matter. Eradicator, Deck Devastation Virus, gone out of here. DD Dynamite burn card. Relay Soul, auto win con. And then D Barrier calling out rituals. It's no fun, basically. Evenly matched ban. Oh, wow, lame. Trap Trick. Man, why are they doing me dirty with this list? That is crazy. I don't know, man. Anti-spell fragrance makes sense. We need ritual spells. Masker Restrict makes sense. We need to tribute 4 ritual summons. Rivalry, Skill Drain, Spatial Collapse, Macrocosmos, Summon Limit, Goes in Match. Mistake, Power Sink Stone, and the ban play on. Those floodgates, all banned. And then Ring of Destruction, Secret Barrel, Backfire, Bad Reaction to Samochi, Bad Luck Blast, Secret Blast, Spiritual Fire Arcurnai, the burn cards of course. And then some more Archfiends. It's literally like one of those pseudo D barriers, but it includes all monster types listed. Monster card types. And then Grave of the Super Ancient Organisms, Invincibility Barrier, Blasting the Ruins, Kozaki Self-Destruct Button, Destruction of Destiny, Chain Burst, Banquet of Millions, doesn't matter at the slightest, Pinpoint Dash, doesn't matter at the slightest, Extinction on Schedule, Self-Defeat, Appointer is a real hit, the Monarchs Erupt, and Synchro Zone, doesn't matter at the slightest. Now, the limited section. Any ritual monsters specifically at 1. There is none, so that means rituals are free to go in this event. Any effect monsters are at 1. not counting the real deal stuff. Drytron Zeta. Let's see what's up with Zeta being at 1 for this event specifically. Add a ritual spell from deck to hand. Yep, that makes sense. Literally searches any ritual spell in any shape or form. And alphas. In this one for Drytron Alpha, add a ritual monster. Super solid. Any spells at 1, not counting the real deal stuff. Mekanko Water Arabesque at 1. You know, if anything, the card is that busted, to be specific. But all I can say is this definitely changes a whole lot to me, but I still have tons of ways to go banana split in Mekanko if I were to go that crazy for that build. And then Drytron Fafnir. Search of Drytron, activation of cards and effects of the ritual spells cannot be negated, so basically guaranteed summons for that matter. Any traps that are at 1, not counting the real deal. Trap tracks at 1, so let's see. Target 1 monster you control, kill it, and if you do, set 1 normal trap straight from your deck that isn't trap tracks. It can be triggered this turn, and then 1 trap card for the rest of the turn after this resolves. This is literally trap trick, but the difference is destruction and 1 more trap card throughout the rest of the turn. So same thing. The Solemn Brigades, Judgment, Strike, and Warning at 1 for this event. Ice Dragon's Prison. Yeah, Ice Dragon's Prison. Yeah, cards cracked. And then Compulse at 1. That's definitely something. And then obviously anything that's semi-limited doesn't need to change. Like, it shouldn't matter at the slightest. No changes for cards at 2. And that should do it for this event. With that being said, this is James Polk on this Ritual Festival ban list coming up. But the true question is, what ritual decks are you guys willing to play for the ritual event? Comment down below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you haven't already, smash the notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And we'll catch you guys in the event.